All right, this is a simplification problem, and there's two rules that it expects you to know, which are a little complicated. The first one is a negative exponent rule. So if we have, this is about to come up, if we have a b negative 2 over c to the negative 2, for example, you can always you can always change the value of the sign and flip where the exponent is in a fraction. So this b to the negative 2 will turn into 1 over b squared. C to the negative 2 will turn into c squared, right? So notice that the sign changed and it moved from the bottom to the top of the fraction. The other rule that you'll want to have memorized here is if you have a fraction in the denominator, so suppose you have 1 over a over b, you can always flip the fraction that's in the denominator and move the whole package up into the numerator. This is another thing that I end up doing all the time. So this will just be b over a, right? Those are equivalent. So we're going to use both of these rules in this problem, and let's see how that goes. So first I'm just going to multiply all the exponents to get those out of the way. So we'll end up with 25 a cubed over b cubed times, you want to move quickly on this one because it's really long, all of that over 125 a to the 7 over c to the 7 times b to the negative 2 over c to the negative 2. Now let's do our negative exponent thing. So I'm going to change the sign on these exponents, and I'm going to flip their position on the fraction. So let's do 25a cubed over b cubed times c to the 4th. Nothing changes up top. Down below we have 125 a to the 7 over c to the 7 times c squared over b squared. While we're here, let's do a quick cancel on that. 25 goes into 125 5 times. That's going to come up in a minute to save us a little time. Now I'm going to use the rule where we take all the fractions in the denominator. I'm going to flip them and move them up to the numerator. So what this is going to equal is, we've got that 1 over 5, is we're going to have a cubed over, let's just do everything in the numerator, a cubed over b cubed, c to the 4th over a to the 4th, and now we've got c to the 7 over a7 and b squared over c squared. And these terms are the ones that came from those. Now we're going to cancel. So let's see, we have 3 a's in the denominator. Let's get rid of those. It leaves 1, which we'll add here. So this is a8. We've got 2 b's in the numerator, so let's get rid of 2 in the denominator. We've got 11 c's in the numerator and 2 in the denominator, so that'll leave c9. So this will be c to the 9 over 5 times a to the 8 times b, which is the second answer choice. Whew, that was a long one. So this one you could only do in time. First of all, you had to have these rules memorized. If you didn't, it would be impossible. Second, you need to be able to do something like this very quickly. It's much faster if you're not narrating it out loud, of course. So I have confidence that you could get to a place where you could do that in 2 minutes. But you need to move really quickly.